Hello and welcome to HouseLux Estate, your go-to channel for all things finance and entrepreneurship. Here at HouseLux, we pride ourselves on delivering insightful, practical advice to help you navigate your financial journey. Whether you're an established entrepreneur or a budding freelancer, we've got you covered. In each episode, we explore different aspects of finance, from budgeting to investment, ensuring you're well-equipped to make informed decisions. Today, we dive into top budgeting tips for freelancers and entrepreneurs. Stay tuned. Why is budgeting important? Well, let's break it down. Imagine standing on the edge of a cliff. You have two choices. One, you can take a blind leap, hoping for the best. Or two, you can plan your descent carefully, step by step. Now replace that cliff with your finances, and you'll understand why budgeting is crucial. Budgeting is like having a financial roadmap. It helps you navigate from where you are to where you want to be. It's especially vital for freelancers and entrepreneurs whose income might fluctuate. With a budget, you're in control. You know exactly where every dollar is going, which can help curb unnecessary spending. It provides foresight, allowing you to plan for future expenses and avoid potential financial pitfalls. And most importantly, it brings stability. No more sleepless nights worrying about unexpected costs or emergencies. Remember, a good budget is your first step towards financial freedom. First things first, understand your income. It's a simple phrase, but carries profound importance. Being aware of your earnings is a cornerstone to financial mastery, especially for freelancers and entrepreneurs. Let's start with the basics. The money you earn is your income. It's the fuel that drives your economic engine. Without it, you couldn't pay your bills, invest in your business, or even enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Therefore, knowing how much fuel you have is essential. Now, your income may not come from a single source. As a freelancer or entrepreneur, you might have several streams of revenue. You could be a graphic designer who sells digital artwork online, a writer with a blog that generates ad revenue, a consultant who gives expert advice, or a handyman who contracts out your services. Each of these is a different stream of income. For some, the income might be consistent, like a monthly retainer from a client. For others, it might be variable, like the sales from an online store that peak during the holiday season. Both are significant and should be accounted for. So how do you go about understanding your income? Begin with a detailed list. Write down all your income streams, the amount you earn from each, and how often it comes in. This could be weekly, bi-weekly, monthly, or even annually. Be as specific as possible. Next, add up all your earnings to get a total. This is your gross income. But remember, it's not what you make that counts, it's what you keep. So deduct any business expenses, taxes, and other deductions to arrive at your net income. This is the money you actually have to spend. Once you have a clear picture of your income, you can start planning your budget. You can allocate funds for your expenses, save for the future, and invest back into your business. This knowledge gives you the power to make informed decisions and take control of your financial future. Understanding your income is crucial. It's the foundation of your budget. And as we'll see in the next scene, knowing your expenses is just as important. Stay with us as we continue to explore the world of budgeting for freelancers and entrepreneurs. Next up, tracking expenses. A crucial step in maintaining a healthy financial life, especially as a freelancer or entrepreneur, is to keep a close eye on where your money is going. This is where tracking your expenses comes into play. By doing this, you'll get a clear picture of your spending habits, which will help you make more informed decisions about your money. Now you might be thinking, I have a general idea of what I spend. But the truth is, without tracking your expenses, it's easy to underestimate how much you're spending and on what. This can lead to overspending, which can put a strain on your budget and your business. So let's dive into it. Tracking your expenses involves recording every single purchase or payment you make. Yes, every single one, no matter how small or insignificant it might seem. This includes everything from your morning coffee to your monthly rent or mortgage payment, and from your Netflix subscription to your business supplies. And remember, it's not just about tracking your business expenses, but your personal ones too. After all, your personal and business finances are interconnected, especially when you're self-employed. There are many ways to track your expenses. You can go old school and use a notebook or an Excel spreadsheet, or you can use an app or software, many of which can connect to your bank and credit card accounts to automatically track your spending. But no matter which method you choose, the key is to be meticulous. Make it a habit to record your expenses as soon as possible after you make a purchase. Don't wait until the end of the month to try to remember everything you spent money on. And finally, review your expenses regularly. This will not only help you stay on top of your spending, but it will also give you valuable insights into your spending habits. It can help you identify areas where you can cut back and save money. Remember, every dollar counts when it comes to budgeting. And when you're aware of where your dollars are going, you're in a better position to manage them effectively. So start tracking your expenses today and see the difference it makes in your financial life. Now that you have your income and expenses, it's time to create your budget. Think of your budget as a roadmap for your finances. It's a tool that will guide you in making sound money decisions. So how do you build this financial roadmap? Start by dividing your income into different categories. These categories are where your money will go each month. They could be as broad or as specific as you like, but common ones include housing, groceries, transportation, health, entertainment, and personal care. Each category should be allocated a percentage of your income. This percentage is based on how much you typically spend in that area. For instance, if you spend about a quarter of your income on housing, then 25% of your budget should be allocated to that. But remember, these allocations are not set in stone. As your lifestyle changes, so too should your budget. So make sure to revisit and adjust your budget regularly to ensure it continues to serve you well. Now let's talk about a category that many overlook but is absolutely essential: savings. Allocating a part of your income to savings is like paying your future self. It's a way to ensure that you're prepared for any unexpected expenses or opportunities that might come your way. Consider setting aside at least 10% of your income for savings. But if you can afford to save more, by all means, do so. The more you save now, the more financial freedom you'll have in the future. And speaking of unexpected expenses, it's also crucial to include a category for emergency funds in your budget. This is the money that you set aside specifically for unforeseen events like a medical emergency or a sudden job loss. It's your financial safety net. A good rule of thumb is to have at least 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved up in your emergency fund. But again, if you can afford to save more, it's always better to err on the side of caution. Creating a budget might seem daunting, but it's a crucial step towards financial stability. With a well-thought-out budget, you'll have a clear view of your financial situation and be able to make informed money decisions. So start creating your budget today. Your future self will thank you. The hardest part of budgeting? Sticking to it. It's one thing to draw up a budget, but the real challenge lies in staying true to it. Let's dive into some strategies that can help you. Firstly, setting clear and specific financial goals is a strong motivator. Whether you're saving for a holiday, a new laptop, or just looking to build a safety net, having a target to aim for can make the process of sticking to your budget a whole lot easier. Next, avoid unnecessary expenses. Sounds simple, right? But we all have those little indulgences that can add up over time. That daily latte, those impulse online purchases, or that premium streaming subscription you barely use. Cutting back on these non-essentials can free up a surprising amount of your budget. Another key tip is to be disciplined. This might mean saying no to outings that aren't in your budget or resisting the temptations of sales and discounts. Remember, every time you stick to your budget, you're moving closer to your financial goals. It's also helpful to review your budget regularly. Your income and expenses may change over time, and your budget should reflect these changes. This way, you're not trying to stick to an outdated plan. Finally, be patient with yourself. Financial discipline is a skill that takes time to develop. Celebrate your successes, learn from your mistakes, and keep going. It takes discipline and commitment to stick to a budget, but the rewards are worth it. And that, folks, are our top budgeting tips for freelancers and entrepreneurs. We've journeyed together through understanding your income, tracking expenses, creating a budget, and most importantly, sticking to that budget. Remember, the first step to financial freedom begins with a well-planned budget. It serves as your financial roadmap, guiding you towards your goals and helping you avoid potential pitfalls. Understanding your income gives you a clear picture of your financial capabilities, while tracking your expenses helps you identify your spending habits. Creating a budget then helps you allocate your resources effectively, and sticking to your budget ensures that you remain on track. Remember, budgeting is not about depriving yourself. It's about making your money work for you, allowing you to enjoy the fruits of your labor without any financial stress. So, take control of your finances today and start your journey towards financial freedom. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to House Lux Estate for more finance and entrepreneurship tips. See you in the next video.